What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cereal Chat. Now, if you guys are new to the channel or haven't seen any of the other previous Cereal Chats, essentially what this is just me kind of freeballing it, just doing my thing, just saying what's on my mind, and yeah, I try to do these unedited, unscripted, but sometimes it really just doesn't work out that way because I do tend to stumble over my words just like I did there. And yeah, but anyways, I just wanted to kind of update you guys, talk to you guys about what's been going on. So, you know, here we are. You guys know I love my cereal, so today I picked out something new. I don't normally do this. I used to eat this a lot as a kid. These are Frosted Flakes with marshmallows. So you can take a gander right there at this and try that out. Now, this isn't gonna be a really long cereal chat, just a few things that have been really on my mind. So, of course, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Of course, I forgot to get water. Hold on. It's pretty hot outside lately. Much better. Guys, you still gotta have your fruit. Alrighty guys, so the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about today is the notion of extreme hunger. Now, I actually have made a video on this in the past, and it's something that I've touched upon quite a bit, mainly with regards to people with eating disorders, people that have experienced eating disorders before, and extreme hunger is something that really can also stem from people that are dieting long term. It can stem from a lot of different things, but at the end of the day, it really, in my opinion, just boils down to your body being at a weight that it's not really comfortable at. I don't know what I want to say there, but anyways, it boils down, in my opinion, to that aspect, and or body fat. It can be a few different things, but recently a lot of people have been asking me about extreme hunger and how to deal with it. Shout out to those marshmallow bites though. Anyways, everybody, so that extreme hunger aspect, that's really what it boils down to, in my opinion. So, you know, really, at the end of the day, you have to think about what your body's at currently, and also the past and what it's used to being at. I know for me right now, and I'm speaking mainly from personal experience when I make most of these cereal chats and these videos, I should say I was in a pretty big battle with extreme hunger for a long time. When I first got into inpatient treatment for my own eating disorder back in 2011, 2012, my body I was at like 120 pounds. I was constantly hungry all the time. And it was very bad. It was the worst it's ever been in my life. Now, there's severities to extreme hunger. What you think is extreme hunger may be completely different from what I think is extreme hunger. But bottom line is it does exist. And I think it's really worth it to really think about your hunger and fullness cues on a daily basis. Think about how often you are hungry, how you feel when you're around food. I know for me, it's weird. I have this weird thing, like when I smell anything being fried, I think anybody can agree with me here. If you guys smell anything getting fried, you're gonna get hungry pretty quickly. But so like fried stuff, and then here in America we have places called Panda Express, or there's also there's a place called like Payway. There's like these Asian places, but like teriyaki sauce, that always makes me get hungry like almost instantaneously. Those two things I figured out really stem from or really just amp up my hunger levels. But you know, the big thing with me, and recently I've been thinking about, you know, what my hunger and fullness cues are at right now. I mean, I've always, guys, been one that gets very, very hungry after, you know, it really will depend on the day, but more towards the later end of the day. But once I start eating, that's when my hunger really kicks into high gear. And I have an insatiable appetite. Obviously, you guys will know that based on my videos and my content and everything. But I feel like personally, again, it can boil down to what your body fat levels are at and what types of foods you're eating on a daily basis. If you're eating nothing but cereal, trust me, you're gonna probably find you're not gonna get satiated. You're not gonna get enough micronutrients in, a lot of variables there. But think about at the end of all this what your body fat currently is, because a lot of people are way leaner than they need to be. Again, personally right now, I feel like I don't need to be this lean technically. I mean, I still have a good amount of body fat in my midsection, but it's really not something I'm focused on right now. But then again, I really have never been this lean with the amount of muscle mass that I do have. I was pretty lean back in my really bad stage when I was like 115, 120 pounds with my anorexia, but right now I feel like it's really not conducive to really anything, so I'm trying to do things a little bit differently, but that's enough about me. Another thing I wanted to touch upon really is people that keep asking about these cheat days versus refeed days versus carb ups versus all of this stuff, and I really just want to kind of set the record straight. I mentioned it on my live stream last night, and I'm currently doing something that isn't really considered a cheat day or I mean refeed day or any of those weird terminologies that people use towards their food and their diet. So 2 days out of the week, guys, I get a full day to myself. I get to pretty much do whatever I want. I can go ride my bike, I can go play Xbox, I can do pretty much anything. Then again, you can do pretty much anything really any day, but those are my days of freedom essentially. And I mean, it's been something that I really need to take more time to do more stuff during those days that I have off, but I'm still weaning my way towards that, but that's another story. Anyways, during those days I've been experimenting, and this has been for the past few weeks. I've been experimenting with my diet, and I haven't been doing cheat days, but I've been doing what I would call glycogen restoration phases. Talk about technical. No, but essentially, guys, it's not going out and picking out on pancakes and waffles and stuffing yourself with as many carbs as you can take in. It's about being sensible, listening to your body, and using these 2 days for those, you know, periods of time, using them for fuel, using them to just really, if you have a busy lifestyle, when you are working and you aren't able to train as much as you would like, whether you have a busy job or you're just out of the gym, using those 2 days and just really dialing in the food, being sensible about it, eating intuitively, but having a goal at the end of it. I mean, your goal is to obviously amp up your glycogen levels and using that as your performance booster in the gym for the week coming on. Now, I am in a different state than a lot of other people. I have different goals than a lot of other people. My goals right now are obviously to be able to ride and also train with weights as well, and slightly, you know, progressively overload. I guess I don't even need to use the word slightly, but my goals, again, are gonna change. They're gonna be different from person to person. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what I've been seeing the most success with. And I've told everybody, like I said last night, live stream, the last video that I made, been making some awesome progress, and I'm happy with that. So if something's not broken, then why change it, essentially? And with these days, everybody, I mean, I enjoy food, everybody. I really like it. I think you all will say that you like food. Food is awesome. Food is also something that is for fuel. Food is calories, it's energy. People are, for some reason, I shouldn't say for some reason because I was one of those people for a long time, but they're afraid of energy. Excess energy, it's obviously gonna make you gain weight, but at the end of the day, if you are intuitive, you know what it takes, you have you know, a good sense about what is too much and what's too little, you really shouldn't worry about it as much as people think you should. You know, for me right now, I could honestly just be content with just staying home or going out and just eating my face off for an entire day. And that's what I've been not really doing, but I've been enjoying food a lot more. And that's, I mean, something that I haven't been able to do for a long time outside of, you know, I film everything constantly, and I need to just relax with that. And, you know, eventually, like, these serial chats I won't do as much of every week. I'll probably do it once a month or once or twice a month, but that's really just me needing to take time to just, you know, if I want to enjoy food, I don't have to put everything on here on YouTube, on Instagram, Snapchat, whatever you want to say, because people put a lot of fixation on food. I know I'm one of those people, but I mean, food is awesome. Food is something that should be enjoyed and shouldn't be feared. Alrighty, everybody, and the last thing I really want to talk about today is something else that I've been doing recently, which is awesome, and that's setting goals. For me, I decided to set 3 goals for the summer, and this was about, I would say, three weeks ago when I first began my little self-experiment that I've been doing. And those goals, I wanted to make sure were actually realistic goals, that were attainable, that were tangible to me. One of those goals was getting my shirts going, and I'm happy to say that I got my shirts in this morning. I'm super excited about them. Go check it out if you guys haven't already. The link will be in my description below. And so that was something I did. Another thing that I did was to visit my family and have dinner with one of my loved ones, which is awesome. I don't really take too much time to do that. And I think that was another huge thing for me, just with how much I've been going through with school, with work, and everything like that. And then another goal that I had for myself was to start really putting forth more of an effort to eat more during the day, which I've been doing a lot more of recently, which is something that a lot of people really don't understand for the most part. I mean, everybody has different lifestyles. So that was one big thing I wanted to do at the very beginning of the summer, was set goals for myself. And I feel like if you actually take time to sit down and start mapping out some goals for yourself, and now for me, each month I want to set more goals and continue to do that, because I've seen a lot of success with that, and I've been a lot happier, I should say. So alrighty guys, so this has been Cereal Chat. Shout out to Frosted Flakes for being awesome. This has actually been a pretty good cereal so far. I finished up the rest of this. Anyways guys, if you like the video, definitely hit that thumbs up, and let me know in the comments below what else you want me to cover in future cereal chats. I can't guarantee I'll do these every single week, but I do enjoy doing them, I should say. I enjoy talking about a lot of different things. Feel free to follow me on my social media, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. You guys know the drill. Thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to ride a bike. See you guys later. Peace.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's over 9,000!
What, 9,000?